Hello everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes, back again with another crypto update. And this one specifically is very interesting to me. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, FUD, is now over as the last Gbtc unlock totals just 58 Bitcoin. What was once a major bearish narrative exists via the tradesman entrance after failing to have any impact on the Bitcoin markets. Now, this is not really a long story, but a really important story because at one point or another, people considered the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust unlockings as one of the most important factors for the crypto prices. And now, it has really dwindled to becoming irrelevant. I want to kind of update you guys as to what happened, what is going down, and whether or not this will be important in the near future. So, Bitcoin investment vehicle, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, completed its share unlockings this week, ending a major talking point both inside and outside of crypto. Data monitoring from resources by Gbtc confirmed that as of Thursday, no more unlockings are scheduled. Bitcoin shrugs off another FUD narrative. Unlocking events at Gbtc have continued throughout 2021 and at one point formed the vocal point for bearish Bitcoin price predictions. With the equivalent of tens of thousands of Bitcoin released at a time, some feared that selling pressure would explode, sending sentiment tumbling. This never occurred, and as Cointelegraph reported, there is little logic in the fear from the outset, as Grayscale itself does not allow clients to cash in shares for Bitcoin. Wednesday, the final unlocking date, involved the equivalent of just 58 Bitcoin. The largest single day, July 18th, by contrast, involved 16.2 thousand Bitcoin. As such, the bearish narrative around Grayscale died out with a whimper rather than a bang. The next series of unlockings is not scheduled until 2022, and quote, remember, when all the traditional analysts said that the Grayscale unlock would unleash billions of selling in last week, no, end quote. Statistician Willie Wu said last month when it was already clear that the markets were not being moved by the events. And that's also something which I've expressed very often on this channel too, that option unlockings, Grayscale unlockings, all that type of stuff, it actually doesn't do too much for the price because honestly speaking, people don't care. And then Morgan Stanley gets big on Gbtc. The culmination comes as data reveals that traditional banking giant Morgan Stanley has joined those with a considerable Gbtc investment. In filings with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission this week, the bank reported over 900,000 Gbtc shares were owned by Insight Fund alone. It joins fellow bank JP Morgan Chase along with the famously pro-Bitcoin ARK Invest as recent buyers, and Gbtc continues to trade at a discount to Bitcoin's spot price, with its shares 13.3% cheaper as of Thursday. And I think that is really freaking interesting. Now, that's one part. A second part is that billionaire Simon Nixon's venture capital is to increase their crypto allocation. And these two things actually come together from some perspective because the unlockings are only bearish because some of the companies that bought in at one point or another might want to take profit and they basically get allowed to sell it a couple of months after they've bought. Right now, we're seeing that a lot of companies are getting into the crypto space and a lot of them are most likely also getting into the Grayscale part, which eventually could lead to more selling pressure. Yet, as I've explained before, guys, I don't see any negative narrative to it. A new report suggests that 4% of the total Bitcoin supply, 816,000 Bitcoin, is owned by 14 Bitcoin fund issuers and asset managers. English billionaire and MoneySupermarket.com founder Simon Nixon has plans to increase his crypto investments through his London-based venture capital firm, according to Bloomberg. Adam Proctor, the managing director for Nixon's investment firm, Seek Ventures, said the company intends to increase the allocation to crypto as we feel it is an important area for the future. Furthermore, Proctor said that Seek Ventures is currently on the lookout for an analyst who can lead this crypto-focused effort. Digital currencies are drawing the interest of family offices, according to Goldman Sachs, which stated that half the family offices it does business with are interested in adding crypto to their portfolio. The Bitcoin ecosystem has seen the steady involvement of billionaires, including Carl Icahn, who recently said that he may invest up to $1.5 billion in crypto, stating Bitcoin to me is just a store of value. Moreover, the recent temporary downfall of Bitcoin's price to below 30K was seen as an investment opportunity for Alameda Research, a Hong Kong-based firm led by FTX CEO Bankman-Fried. But apparently, quite a small amount of companies own quite a large share of the Bitcoin supply, and that should make you realize, guys. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust manages 650,000 Bitcoin. CoinShares represents 0.23, and then another company most likely holds quite a lot more. Think about it. MicroStrategy, Tesla, those guys have tons of Bitcoin. Think about what would happen if Apple, Amazon, or some of those parties were to get into crypto. It would be crazy for the amount of Bitcoin that they'd buy. It's going to be crazy, guys. So I'm pretty bullish on that. Just wanted to make that one clear.